Just about everybody else in Grand Forks is shoveling throughout the day. Here, not that bad, but colder than usual.
Yeah,
and
much
that's
colder
putting
than
it
usual.
mildly.
That's very true. Cold is definitely going to be the blanket term of even if you enjoy the winter weather, there's no doubt about it. You need to be bundling up, especially even just going out to your car. We've been watching for not only the cold temperatures, but you can kind of see from our cameras out in the sunshine. We don't have the flags going out of control, but we do have enough of a breeze to keep them moving. And that's also enough of a breeze that if you get caught in that northwesterly air, it is going to be a big blast of cold air that you're feeling. Right now, temperature-wise, 26 degrees. While this is a climb of about 10 degrees from where we were earlier this morning, compare this to where we were yesterday afternoon, and almost all of us within the range of 10 degrees on the colder side. So what does it translate over for you? Well, 20s across the board. Normally, this is about what we're looking at for our low temperatures, some mid to upper 20s. And I think this is going to be pretty close to where we top off for your afternoon. Now, the big thing, that northwesterly wind, it's making it feel even colder than that. For many of us, it feels almost 10 degrees cooler than those mid-20s that we're getting for our temperature readings. So feeling more like teens to some low 20s over by Salem, West Plains, and Mountain Home. Even by Harrison, I'm guessing these are the spots that don't have quite as much of a breeze, but it's kind of funny how once you were talking about this cold of a temperature, how even the slightest gust of wind can make a big difference. We're talking about the coldest day we've seen so far, not only this afternoon, but even colder temperatures than what we woke up to this morning, heading our way tonight into first thing tomorrow morning. Good news for the weekend is it's not looking too bad. We will be a little bit warmer, but again, we're going to use that term warmer lightly because it won't be hot by any means. And another shot of cold air is on the way. The big thing that's going to influence that big drop in temperature tonight, well, the same thing that's giving us the sunshine out there now. We have high pressure in control. It's going to be giving us nearly cloudless afternoon and evening as well. Here's what happens to your temperature once we get rid of that blanket to keep in the heat. It is going to be falling fast. As far as high temperatures for the rest of the day, well, I think it's still going to be feeling pretty cold outside. We're watching for highs either end of freezing. I think we could see a few places in northern Arkansas with the lighter wind and the sunshine bring us up to right around 32 degrees. But here's what it's going to be feeling like. We are going to be feeling more like single digits tonight and into first thing tomorrow morning. So if you're getting ready to head up the road up to the Chiefs game, pack on those layers, maybe bring along some hot hands, have some nice warm drinks if you're going to be outside tailgating, because high temperatures up in Kansas City, 24 degrees. So I think if you're like me, you weren't able to get your hands on one of those tickets, well, we're going to at least be able to sitting nice and warm, because by the time the game starts, 18 degrees thanks to that clear sky. So it's not only here in the Ozarks that we're watching for teens and 20s by about 7 o'clock, but also across the state. Now, statewide, we are going to be watching for cold temperatures. Like we were talking about, it's not only going to be feeling cold outside, we're watching for those highs either into freezing, but despite the sunshine, it's that northwesterly wind that is going to be making it feel almost 10 degrees colder. And that almost 10 degrees colder, that's really going to be something that you feel later on tonight. The good news is you'll notice a much lighter breeze. I think even that 5-mile-per-hour breeze will make us feel more like single digits as opposed to those lower teens to even 10 degrees. Overall, these next few days, we were talking about how it'll be a little bit more mild come this weekend, and by that, we're talking about 40s. So I think you still want to be packing on the layers. We'll be watching for a few showers come Sunday, but you notice by then, temperatures are above freezing. Colder air, though, is on the move by the middle of next week, so don't put those coats away too far.
Oh, here it comes again.